Just mute all of it? That's what... Oh, okay. Now you...
Alright, I unmuted everything all except for my mic. There's probably echoes.
No, your mic doesn't echo, but your game is muted, essentially.
Oh, no, usually, no, I could just do this, I think. Alright, new game. Alright, name.
Alright, I'm going in. So, we make the same decisions, correct?
I guess. Alright, let's do this. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window. Your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in
Oh
the moment
god!
forever.
Don't... It's not responding, oh no.
Or you could wake up now. Your first day
Oh,
in cold.
it worked. Which one are we on?
Hold on. Can I not pause? Cause I.
No, I hit title screen, I'm an idiot.
Oh wait, was I not supposed to take decisions already?
What was the decision you made?
Up and Atom, the first one on top, and I'm just now on the second one.
Okay. I actually quit out of the game, by the way.
Come on, Randy.
Well, I meant I went to title screen, I didn't close the game.
Oh, so you have to restart, like, the beginning process?
The top one?
Yeah, the top one on the first, and I'm on the second one. The one that says Up and Atom.
Okay.
Yo, there's a K-pop band in the background. Which one is cuter?
So, you allow yourself to JD a bit?
Okay, I'll pick that one.
Oh, well, I was... Alright, whatever.
It's your friendly, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities. When you realize you're running late, you grab a biscuit and, and burst out the door in a hurry.
Oh, delicious.
Delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. Yikes, you're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door, and you're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on. Uh-oh, standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for the Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam, there we go. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Trot. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, I'm. Because you sure am. I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot of nervous. What the? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by a master chef parent, she always held for herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear that to me that you've been the most loving, caring person. You're going to do great. Let me just check.
Quicksand box.
Hold on. Let me just do something settings. I'm gonna just raise up my mic settings because I can't tell if it's good or not for this.
Oh, I can hear you clearly. I'm not sure
Okay,
about your recording.
yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Ever since we were little bit, okay, quick sandbox, but with University of, hold on. Yeah.
So you go.
I don't know, Tyler. I just got this game. Just go out. Go out.
But with the University of Cooking School, academic for learning famous 3-day one.
Shut.
I'll wait for him. This is going to go well.
Alright,
Oh, hey.
but with the University of Cooking School, Academy for the Learning, famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl like Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin.
What? Oh, this game's amazing.
Pep talk to your best friend or change the subject to school gossip.
I feel like the pep talk would be nicer, but what do you think?
I think pep talk too.
Alright.
Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards ready? Red.
Terracotta. Wait.
Tarot
Oh,
cards
whatever.
red. The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget.
Oh no.
I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower and the other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you walk with Miriam, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it.
Whoa.
I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your book and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey, it's how the heck do you pronounce that? Ashley? Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you cannot help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and you know it. And she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins.
Chicken shins.
You leave Trant shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley. Oh, but she had to add extra letters to make herself better than everyone. I was right. Miriam, if anyone here knows the perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man Man.
What? The man. Oh, that sounds amazing.
Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see them casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Ahem. Van, you ring.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Oh no. I don't want to meet him anymore.
You've never been sure their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have just been as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, would ever allow people like you to attend as students. Ashley, I know, right? You think they'll just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs can learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Pish. See you later, losers. You approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it.
Is that you?
Oopsie, I think it's broken. You reach forward to easily pull the door. That should do the trick. I love you. Oh, jeez. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? You must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Chant. So, are you going to make me hold the door all the way? Nope.
All day.
And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Miriam, is it just me or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building.
Wait, should I voice someone? Wait.
I don't know.
Alright, we'll figure out along the way.
Yo, is that an Easter egg? The poster of the guy?
Yes.
Alright. I forgot to read that line. Hold on, is there like a history option?
You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting.
Okay, thank you. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Sprinkles. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our cold culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of University of Culinary School, AL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof.
He gets all the respect.
He deserves it. He's a corgi or Shiba. What? A cute dog is our professor. This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of a fine dining. Out of nowhere, the wind begins to rush around the swirl of cherry blossoms. Petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in.
Can we just take a second to look at this image at its glory and beautifulness?
I told you he was sexy.
Oh my god.
Alright, Nexon. You're immediately swept up by the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Miriam, if it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sander interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders.
Oh no.
A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisles of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering.
Oh, this is amazing.
Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. Ashley, and this is over here. This must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. And maybe we should open the window back up before a faucet pit melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. Try.
Got stretched.
You two both know my name, and we were in the same kindergarten class. And what is it with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Tron sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at the shimmer.
Stop! No, you're making things worse. Why would you say that?
You turn to find Colonel Sanders is standing right in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched.
Oh my god, I love this game.
Boy howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please, use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel
Oh my
Sanders
god.
is talking to you. How sweaty you look. You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment?
Bro, I got no
Take the
background.
handkerchief or refuse it.
Let's. I'm not
Take.
sure.
I'm a
Yeah, let's
take.
take.
Stretch out your hand, and Colonel Sander places the fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so
Okay,
beautiful,
okay.
you hesitate to press it against your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has his natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled.
Bro, I love this game so much.
Professor Doc steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Sprinkles, welcome to the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when it's all said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. And just then, another student enters the room and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Student, hi guys, I'm sorry. I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss quiet. Which class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue, you're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled. If you utter one more word before I finish, let that be a lesson of you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see student Sprinkles is referring to who appear to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance.
What? What?
The class bursts out into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkle walks in the classroom as everyone stands silent in obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never heard a talking dog. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before. But Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. Beef treat, rubber ball, or chicken snack?
Hmm.
I think chicken.
Yeah, chicken snack. Let's go with chicken.
You reach beneath your apron and return with it to a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes goes wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Well, I think there might be some competition for the new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand with a slick coating warm doggy drool.
Oh my god.
You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned in the importance of carrying a range of dog treats to flavor them at all times. Sprinkle, settle down, young chefs. Take your seat and prepare to have your minds open to amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain: Miriam or Colonel Sanders.
Oh no.
It seems that no one has claimed a seat next to me if you're interested. Miriam said, "Try to sit next to me." Oh, this is difficult.
No, no matter what you do, someone's gonna be sad. Ah.
Lifelong best friend or the sexiest man alive? I could just imagine, like, just some random person walks in on me and just sees this.
It would be super random. Just like your mother walks in, just, what are you playing?
Two good options, but which will I don't know.
Well,
You could either be gay or straight or gay. Depends on what gender you are.
well, the question is, if you choose this option, will that set a lock in like the root? Like that's
Is there a save option?
Oh yeah, there probably is. I'm gonna save it then.
Oh, nope, it's by chapter.
Oh no.
Hey, we get to go back to this game and choose different routes.
You just want to pick Colonel Sanders to start off
Yes.
with then.
Yeah, Colonel Sanders. You move to your seat, take your seat by Colonel Sanders. Appears you brought no books, no pens or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off the seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had two rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you can ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled down in your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz. Will you tell me you are ready for life at the culinary school? Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. Train traveling A to point B. The train B is traveling to point A. How important to wash your hands before cooking?
Let's just what?
Matt, depends.
Doesn't it
Extremely, yeah. If you're cooking, then yeah, it's extremely important.
but it's the end part that's starting to say, look at you pop. But it like yeah, let's go with extremely.
That's
See what
right.
happens.
Okay, that was right. The forest is to tree as chicken is to a feather. Come on.
Feather.
That's right. What is
Right.
the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. It has to be a spork.
Yeah, sport.
Alright, what food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as prepared with love and not too much salt. First
Sure,
one.
let's go with that.
Is Sprinkles a good boy?
Yes.
The middle
Wait,
one.
wait, wait, wait. Middle one, he's the best boy.
Perfect score, 5 out of 5. Well, I'll be honest, did you cheat? You look and see that Colonel Sanders been watching your Tyler score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I do have to confess, I think you have a
Oh,
beautiful brain.
Oh, we're going.
Hot
we're
diggity,
going
Trot, you
great.
just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Jesus, class goes fast. It's faster than school.
Yeah, in school feels like 10 years.
Wow, the cafeteria is nice as any restaurant you've eaten at all. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Miriam, do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Student, everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, howdy folks, I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But shh, lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
Oh,
That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food his mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light.
perfect.
Piled as high are huge pieces of chicken breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I have to say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe? Dude, nah, my dude, nah. I'm
His
just,
hair is a star. I just realized
you
that.
just now noticed? I'm just, drafting my last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see a zinger. Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew that moment that only kind of hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender.
Oh no.
You see her body language change from bitter, evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes she is destined for greatness and famed cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the man. If you don't want any of that, I'll take this. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one piece of the fried chicken out of this bucket, dear God, and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds griping the drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment. Everything it tells about Colonel Sanders' culinary at heart. Swim toward the light. I think the first one should be best.
So first one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with the first one then.
You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on scrutinizing every flavor. Salt, maybe? Pepper? Too obvious. Orange basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper still, until you find it. Could it be
Redacted.
How bold, how adventurous to use. You try to go even deeper in the sea of flavors, but this revelation is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize this is information meant to remain a secret, and yet you know, a mental responsibility now rests on your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by lunch. No one knows that you traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles so softly as you approach. He stops of what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Haha, you can't have bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a combination of flavors that will make my fortune and establish my legacy. For all time, I've opened a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I could keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? Semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days before we get to know each other. He's clearly not giving it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. It's been 40 minutes and I'm already intrigued. I skipped a line, dang it. You've got...
Okay, wait. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
You know, you've got moxie, but I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I used It's something my great grandmother taught me. Wow, you've never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched it. And this definitely isn't the flavor you tasted, but now you're two ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe, but you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. Want to bet Miriam pops up? Oh no. You find Colonel Sanders outside standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think how my story will continue after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alright, nag him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add additional ingredient to spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Middle? Middle? Or
Sure,
bottom?
let's go with middle. I think middle or bottom would be best.
I went middle.
Alright, middle.
You know about that. I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. There's many ways of leaving impression on who tastes it. You decide to show him that you've always know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe and you think you can do better? Oh no.
Oh no. We made a mistake.
Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? I heard of them. I had an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne, but that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and improve it. I could skip, but I didn't mean to. Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, Trot. I had back.
Did you skip a line?
No, I skipped. I said.
Oh, I forgot. I'm an idiot. Never mind.
That certainly didn't go off as planned. You better head back inside now, but you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. Ooh, we get to cook.
Oh no.
You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lessons will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Miriam, look at this place. It's so magnificent. Magnificent. There we go. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow? You're not gonna blow anything except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature, adorable, tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over you, but you're able to control yourself, so you pounce on Colonel Sanders.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
What?
Miriam has been left alone.
What are you doing?
Not reading. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Your friend duties have to be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to be asked to be Miriam's partner, Pop or Clank?
Which one are we on? You kind of just skipped lines and I'm lost.
I'm at the next decision. I know I skipped lines.
Alright, which one do you think?
I have a feeling of Clank.
Yeah, let's try Clank.
It's okay, I already ate.
Oh.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of this point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He eats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzz. Tissue, I hardly know you. Haha. Clank judders and panel shakens loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Oh. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on you and your own cooking classwork. Sprinkles, alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest, partner Colonel Sanders? Ooh. Steak tartar seems easy enough. It's fancy, you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus or your grandma's mashed potatoes and gravy. If I know anything about KFC, it has some good gravy. Maybe the potatoes?
Bottom one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, bottom one.
Yes, you got affection. I've always been something of a down home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? I could imagine one without the other. Wait, that was couldn't. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking the perfect produce is a passion of mine. Actually, it looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Rock music.
Oh, no.
No, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Tron streams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That's the deal, remember? Colonel Sander returns arms full of peeled potatoes. He'll be tossing in the water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Ooh, some backstory. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no, it looks like Trot was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how these young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring? I'm going to say Colonel Sanders and I maybe could teach you a thing or two. So maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha, doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might maybe a better partner than you than this thing that's positioning itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that you can cast complementary shadows if we fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick? It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes sense, but one thing is clear: she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley's going at you hard. You need to ask for someone backups before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders. Turn to Miriam, your best. Yo, is there like soundtracks already released? Because I would definitely listen to this song.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I'd say Miriam because you can't trust a guy you just met, especially that sexy. But Colonel Sanders is that sexy. Dang, I wish you could save.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, let's go with Mira.
Alright, Mira it is. You turn to Miriam and she senses looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She's immediately... You're a girl? Well, somebody threatening my friend, I will destroy them. I actually think Ashley and Van were just leaving you in the dust, vis-a-vis. My skills are chef, perhaps, but stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Tron's my partner for today's activity. Oh, dang. You look for Sprinkles and hope, but that might step in. He's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and the short, sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in touching the moment you've been cooking on autopilot. Distracted, you've already crushed boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mesh texture with plenty of butter and cream for the flavor. It's as if natural passion guided through you the steps know well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He is holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat as wish pours smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flow. Oh, yes. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. May she rest her soul. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let it go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure is in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. This moment is electric. The time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensils into the mashed potatoes and you lift a helping sporkful up. And when you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage, thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Oh
Then,
no.
Van, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potato and gravy. Realize that it's delicious. Horrified with this revelation, he slinks it away. He will never be. Will he ever be able to cook something so with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Trent. We do not need to waste food in the broom cooking or anything. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared and eat it wherever it lands. Jesus, can I ask Potato's face? Van rushes back, a covered dish full in his hands. Van mashed potatoes, pathetic. Just a few minutes. Prepared a full sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by Supreme
A battle axe?
forged by chefs. Now this is some nice plot, alright?
This is amazing.
Student, you've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van, swipes the bite off his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't. Something about his dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed, and maybe it turned into precious. The results could be toxic. Oh no, student. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. Student, I don't feel so good. It killed. Oh, Jesus.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
it killed frickin' student. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look at the back of the plate, you notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up by Pop's mouth. Pop winces his face just and then realizes immediately back to his obvious self. Oopsie, tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment, and snapping everyone's back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against the poison of all kinds. Sprinkles, not sure if the professors make enough money. Hello? Just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaking up, that you're really knowing student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry I had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. And
Can we just say, wait, can we just pause and take in what the hell just happened?
Yo, they actually designed the night sky really nice. It looks beautiful. For being a game about fast food, this is really well made.
Someone straight up fucking died. This is amazing.
And there's a romantic part after it.
Oh my god. This is a game you can go back to. Holy crap.
Dude, I would never get old of this game.
There's
Look,
some.
at my funeral and my possible wedding, I just want them to play the soundtrack of what's this game called? I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-looking good dating simulator.
I want someone
Dang nabbit, I
to
forgot to
properly
read that.
voice
What was
at
that?
night. At night, the student building has taken another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky.
Okay, Colonel Sanders stands in the quads, neon glows, and speaks softly. I wish they did like the lighting a bit better with Colonel Sanders, so he's not like the sun, but he's so sexy it cancels it.
Yeah, that would be a nice touch.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. Jesus Christ, the soundtrack's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Colonel said they were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Oh man, he's crying.
Oh no.
Colonel Sanders is choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you can find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Trot? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh geez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights. Like, so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our soul may grant them, like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you, shut up. What's wrong with this hair? Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long and sad sigh. Van. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Spork monster. The Spork monsters. He is here to fight a hero. Van. I left something the fridge door. Think I left the fridge door open later, nerds. How dare you threaten me? Just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster, see? Is he trying to rhyme on purpose, or is that just coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do?
Wait, what?
Freaking attack or defend? I think we should defend.
Defend, yeah, defend.
Decide to defend. Which defense will you choose? The only one. Close your
Yeah,
eyes tight,
only
but
one.
then open just enough to squint and see Spork Monster across the battlefield. For some reason, you make you more prepared for what comes next. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Fat lot. A good defense did. Alright. Let's see what happens if we attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cook
Attack.
with love or chow down.
What?
Cook with love or chow down. I think chow
Oh,
down.
Chow down.
Chow down does 2 damage. The fire in your belly made you stronger. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focus their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend.
Defend. Which defense will you use?
Buff up or trepidation? I think
Let's
buff
try
up.
buff up.
You draw energy into your arms, thinking back on the whole stirring you did in the kitchen as a child. Your muscles go super swollen. You're ready to take on anything. This is some nice writing.
Yes, it's really well done.
Spork Monster is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on to attack once again. Spork Monster uses a utensil. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Attack.
Yeah, let's go on with the attack.
Okay, let's cook with love.
Coca-Cola.
Does 1 damage. Spork Monster's
kidding me.
oozing cheese up into the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch. Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster jaws spews steam into the night. Do you want to spare him? Because I don't want to... Or kill
Yeah,
him.
let's be nice and spare him.
You manage to tamp down your disgust at all sight with the snarly beast long enough to realize that it's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. Spork Monster scuttles into the night. You defeat the monster, left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook. Upon closer inspection, it's much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name is out Borko. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Oh no, without any energy to keep your eyes open, and darkness overtakes you.
Okay. Can we take a second to pause to mention it started off with going to a cooking school, meeting people, eating chicken, to a cook battle thing, to someone literally dying, then an actual battle happening. This game
It's
is
the best.
amazing.
It's like went from high school reality to like competition RPG to like actual RPG.
Yo, I was playing this game ironically, but it's actually quite fun.
I think you know me. I've been playing this unironically.
Oh, well, I'm no longer either.
The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, together with Colonel Sanders, for some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in
Hang
bed
on.
and stare at the ceiling. Oh, hold on.
Hey, how long is the video? 50. You want to stop it right here and continue on day 2?
Hold on. Are we on day 2?
Yeah, this is day 2.
We're on the 5th bite. We're halfway there.
We're halfway there.
Yeah, we're on 5. There's 10. Let's just
Oh.
finish it.
Yeah, okay, fine. Oh crap, I just fell over.
Your whole entire house.
Oh no, okay, let's continue.
Okay, you lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used. And then there was the secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead, and then he told him outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Is it me, or were those hearts there before?
I don't know.
Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in the front of school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with Spork Muncher, she launches a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think you might like Clank. Like him. Like? I know it sounds moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. We got
Oh, so that decision we made the relationship. That's cool.
okay. Okay, I think we did everything right on the first try, and that make except for the one decision, we did everything right.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let's hope we get that one right.
We got talking after class. He's actually totally a sweet guy. Not only that he's really smart, he told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but so popular that he's voted the prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself if rode in at the front of school at a homecoming parade. Thinking maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy. I am with Colonel Sanders. It's official.
No,
We're
we're
dating.
not.
You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Haha, sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did you tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that second ingredient which you discovered on your own. Your bestie eyes lied. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said a secret ingredient. Was there a dramatic echo in there? Miriam checks to
Oh
make sure
no.
before you're continuing. No, I'm not going to tell her if there's a decision. So this summer, while on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wondering, this can't be good. Told me about all his passions for spices, secret spices. The man gave me some and then told me what he meant. It was said his power created for super duper rare dried flower petals, in which him big favor I could have some of my own. Please, ma'am, don't tell me. So I filled the suitcase and brought them home. He was so nice he even let me at the gate when I arrived. Later when I kicked him, he was very strange feeling came over. The flavor was like unlike anything I'd tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever, anyway, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, like pen pals. But then he would love to know about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. By the way, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt there'd be much use to anyone. Please, please, no, I ain't. Make up a fake ingredient. Top notch.
Make up a fake ingredient.
You quickly think of, I don't know, how about, it was like, I have a newt. I know it sounds like something kind of witch potion, but what can you do? I have a newt? Wow. Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing. You figure out you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around to some thumb typing on your phone can't see. Yep, I was right. That you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask a word, she's definitely on texting secrets to other people. You're interrupted. The wind rushes cherry blossoms petal in the air. Oh yes. Come here, Colonel. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory, or run to him.
Admire him.
Yeah, I admire him. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging it, he's being watched. He does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. Then he slaps the beautiful creature gently on his rear, sending it free into the countryside. Yeah. Hold on.
Have you disappeared? Oh. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently.
You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. Have I been recording? Question. I have. Okay. What a horse! What a horseful butte you have. I mean, what a horseful butte you have. Dang it. That's why. That's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Otron's just getting really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning. We're up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink smile. Situation handled. Can't blame the girl for trying. With that, Colonel Sander disappears in school, leaving you, Miriam, and to follow. When you enter the classroom, we can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders. Oh, I just noticed he's combing his hair.
Yeah, he had a comb in his hand the entire time.
I didn't know that. You try to peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders, but he sees you coming. Van Van, whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Ashley, why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop acting miniature. You're not interested, but really you try and get a closer look. Ashley looks like she just wants to kill me. Van Van looks like he's a JoJo reference.
Yeah.
I think act like you're not interested. Nah.
Yeah, let's do it. Both things seem like they're gonna backfire. That's the problem.
I want to do not interested. Alright, let's just do not interested.
Alright, let's
You sit
try
near
it.
the rivals but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds like a bit like a magic spell. However, they notice you eavesdropping and try to cover your tracks and deprived. Ahem, it's time for class and you're distracting the rest of us. Who wants to learn? Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? Van Van, I'm not sure you'd know how to make a good meal if it ate you. I mean, the best chef in the world takes more than just the culinary skills. It makes creativity. It takes panache. Panache. I don't know how to pronounce that. Panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
Are they gonna summon the frickin' devil?
Yo, I wonder... Whoa, wait. Is that where the spork monster came from? Big brain time.
Yeah, it might actually.
You finally get a look at what they're hiding and you instantly recognize it. It's the book just like the one you found the encounter with Spork Monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his backs. I don't know what you're talking about. The book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They got Pop pinned to the wall. They're tossing potato skins at him, trying to catch him with it in his mouth. We're playing... This kid...
Oh, he's still alive.
Did he not hear his stuff for trying new things? Cancel out the poison.
Oh, okay, I heard you wrong. Alright, never mind.
Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bizzed womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Where's Blue? Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows. Think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel, surely not knowing it's a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena at least, or don't honestly. Why do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Ashley, maybe I can help you with your business plan. Then Sprinkles arrives on the signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor. but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. Spent the morning chasing a car around town with my tiny legs. Very, very tired. But I'm here to hope that you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkle regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do, which in 1776, signing the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help... Oh no, but you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you missed most of the important parts. When he comes Sprinkles holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Trot, naturally this appears to you to be a nut sample platter. A pepper, come on. Make it hard.
Okay, so it's and
Pepper, yeah. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparks his joy and with eye-catching so naturally you reach out and grab it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever you tripped through the universe.
We messed up.
Oh no, my friend. Ooh, this guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is cough, cough. I was saying you must feel... Oh, fine, I'll work through cough. To fulfill cough. The prophecy cough, cough. You feel yourself to regain consciousness. Aw, man. You come to find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth. Now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We messed up. Second one. We all make mistakes. I'm sure I'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
We should have gone for the biscuit.
Before anyone can relax, we gotta do something though. What was that? Oh no, we were coughing. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared by a competitive cook-off. Step up. All right. Do you want to face them? Or no?
I honestly don't care. You can make.
All right. I'll step up.
All right. Step up and tell them you're on.
A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe tables with you fools before I set my lunch down, so be it. Then so down on it, so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Trot. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things get boiling for you, Sprinkle steps in. Surely you'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense you breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer.
Oh no.
Timer ready. Then a huge light blasts in front of your face saying the words timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Aroop. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. I hope I'm not waking up my dad playing Colonel Sanders. I love you, Colonel Sanders.
That'd be amazing. Also terrible.
I know, just ends. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering, I hope it's a message that lifts you to victory. Let's take on these fools. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, now's my chance to shine. On a lot of the comments on this game, they said a lot of people wanted Ashley's thighs.
Oh.
I will defeat you myself. You had this chicken and you made the mashed potatoes and gravy one day, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast, timer runs out and you'll be forced to pick randomly. 9-7, it boils away, at 100 degrees. No, fuck, that's wrong.
Fahrenheit.
No, that's wrong. There's top one. I think you're gonna need decision. The Colonel. Oh man, I wasn't ready. 10, 11. There was 7. What? Yo. Yo, do you want to restart this one? Because I messed up a small time.
I don't think we can restart.
Try again. Alright, let's try again. Alright.
Wait, we can try again.
Yes. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you, Colonel Sanders, for letting me restart.
wait, how do you try again?
You gotta fail. You gotta wait to the end. And your rivals. Okay, I'll just wait here for you.
Okay.
Yo, my dinner's ready, and then it's like, nah, dating Colonel Sanders is more important.
Oh, this is taking years to load. Jesus. Oh, okay, here.
Alright, let's try that again. Okay,
Alright.
competitive cook-off. Step on and yell, tell them you're on. The lunchtime competition A, count me in. I have to wipe the tables,
Okay.
you fools, to set my lunch down. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption. Tron, I'll be watching your performance. As things get reach boiling point, Sprinkleception surely will put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sporting court. Finally, a little sense you breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Dog noise. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And the original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering, I hope it's a message that lifts you to victory. Like a diamond that was formed under pressure, now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had this chicken and mashed potatoes and gravy one day. Okay. I messed up again.
Okay,
It's
like
100
100
degrees Celsius, yeah. Is it
Yeah.
10? Nope, it's 6. It would be degrees Celsius 6 and gratitude.
Wait, 10, 7, 11?
No, it'd be
What's 6?
11.
Yeah, it was 11. Okay, I got it right.
Deep beneath.
Okay,
Oh, well, there's more
Yes.
question. What's the sound of success? Sizzling?
gratitude. Or whatever.
Okay, I'm trying again. Jesus Christ, I fail.
Okay, I'll wait right here. I just got the last one right. I'll wait for you here.
Okay, alright.
Jeez, that took a turn. So 100 Celsius, 11, and gratitude.
Yep. Okay, 100 to... be 11. Tail wagging intensifies. Okay, gratitude, that's right.
Alright. Your classmates are rooting for you, but...
Oh, yeah, okay, small town is the next one.
Wait, small town?
Yeah. Okay, silence. It'd be...
Small... Are you...
Okay, the next one is silence, I think.
Yeah, that's correct.
Alright, how many spoonsful of gravies? Oh god, crap. No! No. I'll be back. Jeez.